Now, you're in San Francisco and you have your name, SUFER. What initially motivates you to go out onto the streets and start bombing?
I think, again, just that I wasn't good at it. Like, I'm seeing all these fools. I'm seeing the Sums, the KRs, the Twists, the fucking, you know, the Lights, just all these fools that just had spots, bro. The Adams, the Bliss, the Bless, like, just everybody had dope shit, bro. And I'd go up and do something and my shit was trash. And I'm like, fuck, dog. Like, this is not cutting it. I just wanted to be good at it. It wasn't like, I want to be the most up, or I don't even know if that registered yet. I just wanted to get good at it. And I know, like, just like with anything, you got to go do it. So then I just started going out. And then again, it's something that I could do by myself. That, again, like skateboarding, I could do it by myself. Snowboarding, motocross, this is shit I could all do by myself. Graffiti, I don't need anybody. I could just go out by myself and do my thing. So I think that part of it too is what I really enjoyed. I didn't need anybody to go do it. I could just be by myself and do that.
You mentioned before, you ran into another writer from Stockton named Dozer. Can you tell us how you first meet and how he contributes to your graffiti journey as well?
I'm trying to think how we met. So I used to have this apartment on Post Street, which is right in downtown, right above Union Square, and fucking another fucking epic place when they had the green benches. But anyways, we had first floor apartment and our window was right there. And my homie Big Trev was a DJ. So fucking he'd have his turntables going, doing his thing with the window open. So anybody that would walk by, if they were into hip hop or whatever, most of the time would just like look in and be like, what's up? And we would just, you know, from the window to the street, just start chopping it up or whatever. And I believe that's how I met him. And then, like I said, Filipino cat from Stockton, and fucking, that's it. Like, you know, come to the city, come to the pad. You know, this is pre-cell phone. You just come knock on the window. And we just started linking up and doing all that shit. And then yeah, that's how I met him.
Back in those days, how would you practice? Or would you even practice? Was your practice just bombing?
Yeah, I mean, it's San Francisco then. You could just, you know, for me, living in downtown, you just walk out of the door, you know, your front door, and you just start tagging on shit, as far as tags and shit. But like going to do letters and pieces, like, Frisco had yards, you know what I'm saying? Go to DuBose Tunnels on the weekends if it was chill and just go practice there, or the fucking, the ghost yards and shit over there by fucking, Candlestick, after, you know, before it was fucking tore down, all that shit. So they had yards we would go and practice and shit. But yeah, for the most part, like, Frisco then was super crushed, so you could just basically, I could just go out of my apartment and just start tagging.
Did you have any strategies on getting more up or improving as a writer? Like, would you say, I'm gonna hit up only rooftops or build? What was your strategy to get noticed?
When I first started, like I said, I was toy. I didn't have that mentor, that older homie that was already dope to be like, Suff, this is how you do it. Like, come fuck with me. Here's a throw up. Here's what your tags. I didn't have none of that. So my shit was just trial and error myself. And that was that. So I don't know, for a minute, I didn't even understand like rooftop. Even though I saw other writers getting it, I wasn't like, it didn't register to me yet until, I don't know, maybe 2 years into painting, where I was like, I had went and fucking caught a rooftop on Market Street. And it was like my first like hot spot, you know, like fucking bangers only, we say nowadays. It was one of those. And that was like my very first, I would say it was like, by this time it was probably 2000, year 2000, maybe 99, but it's like right on that cusp. And then I remember this fool that wrote Mize from Mayhem, Iraq Crew, and he was part of like, he was in Frisco at the time and he was cool with all the cool kids. And I don't know, we were walking somewhere and we were just kicking it. And he was like, I seen your spot on Market. And I'll never forget it. He was like, you're one of us now. You know, and I was like, I fucking felt like fucking a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, to have somebody that was already established, you know, that was the first compliment I had ever gotten, really. And I was like, okay, I need to be doing shit like this. You know, so that kind of registered there.
Do you remember catching that first roof spot? How do you catch it? You sneak in the building?
Yeah, just climbed up to the top, and I had seen that no one had painted that little spot. I was like, oh, that's a banger right there. Like, I'm going to do that. And then I did it.
Were you scared? That was your first rooftop?
Hell yeah, laying down, all that, just like anybody. You're not a seasoned vet yet, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're ducking every car, all that shit, but it was I had a blast. I was super sweaty when I was done, the whole nine.